Can you hear me okay back here, even without your headphones?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna start seated, but we're gonna have our legs open like an open Sukhasana. So just have your right heel in front of your left knee. Just to open up the back of the right leg a little bit. And just have your hands on your lap. Close the eyes if you like. We're gonna take a few breaths here, always starting by connecting with the breath, connecting with the mat, and connecting with your body. This is a class that can show us the strength that we have, not just physically, but also mentally. And I think we have done the Ujjayi breath together, haven't we?
Which one is it?
It's the one where well, to do the basic part, you inhale and then you close off the back of the throat as you exhale.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of explore that with your postures tonight. That breath is called the victory breath for a reason. It helps us get through the challenging stuff and can bring you into a meditative state as we go through and things that we'll be doing tonight. We're going to switch legs here in a moment. Take another deep breath. And then exhale. And then whatever leg was in front, do the other one. So if you did do the right leg, now put the left heel in front of the right knee. And breathe here for a moment.
Yeah. Okay. Mia, start it.
And I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right, one more breath here, and then we're going to start moving. Go ahead and open the eyes. Come to a regular Sukhasana seated position. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Again, inhale up. Exhale in front of the heart. We're going to add a twist. Inhale up. Rotate to the right. Exhale the hands down. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left. One more time on both sides. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Bring your hands back to either side of the body. We're going to lean to the right. And as we're doing this, stretching the left side of the body, rotate the wrists. Just because we'll be holding the weights, we'll be bearing weight. Rotate it in both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then bring it down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lean, rotate the wrist. Make sure you go in both directions. And then bring it down. Come to Dandasana, or just have a seat with your legs out in front of you. We're gonna do some breaths like we're scooping up, okay? So go ahead and inhale, scoop. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Again. 2 more times. Inhale. One more time. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees hang out to the sides. Bring your hands in front of your heart, so prayer hands. Knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone here. Hips and hands. So keep the hands pressing together and then point the fingertips down as you press. Just another way to stretch the wrists here. Just go down as far as you can. And then bring it towards the heart and tip it down. Pressing the hands. And then bring it back to where we started. And we're gonna do rolls with the wrist. So it's just gonna look like this, if I could do it from the side. You're gonna put the back of your hands together as you bring it through a full circle. We're just rolling the hands. We're gonna do it in the opposite direction the next time around. So stop here and now rotate it the other way. Just rolling your palms and the back of the hands. And come back to where we started. Lie down on your back. Bring the knees together, straighten the legs. Have your weights before you lie down. We're doing more, usually we'll warm up and then we'll come to our knees and all of that jazz. But I want to do some stuff lying down first. So go ahead and lie down on your back. We're going to do this, which you're familiar with. Grab the right toe with your 2 fingers and extend. We're going to stretch all 3 of our hamstrings. We actually have 4 hamstrings. Press the left leg down, keep it active. And pull the leg forward so you get some sort of stretch, as long as it's not in the back of the knee. If it is, bend the knee a little bit. And then be sure you're really hooking onto that toe. Bring it out to the side. Keep the left hip pressing down. Use your hand. And then bring it back to center. We're going to release the toe. Grab the leg with the with the left hand, the outside of the leg. Keep the right hip down on the ground and just pull it over the center line just a little bit. Come back to center, bring that leg down. Grab the big toe on the left foot, extend. Feel the stretch here. Breath. The more you breathe, the less sore you are when you're using your muscles. Go ahead and bring it out to the left. I have a wall here conveniently. I don't have to go too far. Keep this right leg down. I still feel stretched though on the inside. Come back to center. Keep the leg up. Let go with your hand. Right hand to the outside of the leg. Cross it over. Remember to keep the left hip down though. Don't let it lift. We're not rolling onto our side. We're keeping the pelvis flat. Back to center, bring this leg down. Take a stretch with your arms. Nothing fancy, just a stretch before we use the abdominal muscles, which we're going to do next. So we're gonna do a dynamic stretch that looks like scissors. So watch me do it first. We're going to head and shoulders off the mat. We're gonna go exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale, okay? We're gonna keep doing that. Ready? And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're going to 10, 8, 9, 10. Keep the legs together, and now we're gonna point the toes, and we're gonna pulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Grab your weights. So you wanna have both weights for this. We're gonna do chest flies. Keep the knees bent. Very important to keep the lower back pressing into the floor, okay? So we're gonna start the arms here, and then we're gonna open up, bend the elbows, and then bring it back together. Ready? 1, 2 slow, mindful movements. 3, 4, 5, lift with your inner arms. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. You might notice that one arm is stronger than the other and wanted to go faster. Try to keep them even. Arms are up here. We're gonna do lat pulls. So we're gonna bring it back and then forward. Don't let your arm lock out, okay? Try to use the muscles in the lower back. Actually, down the back. The lower back is gonna stay pressing. Here we go, 10 of these. 1. You can even bring it forward a little bit. 2. Breathe. 3, pressing the lower back. 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to do it evenly. 8, 9, one more. 10. Bring the weights down to your heart and put them off to the side. We're going to do bridge. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds and then we're going to lift down, okay? We're going to do that for 10 seconds. We're not going to put any weights on the abdominals tonight. Keep your hands palms facing down on the mat or the floor. Shoulder blades are flat. Get your heels as close to your sitting bones as possible. And feet hip width apart. Always engaging the lower belly in and up. Don't move the neck around, just try to listen to my guidance. Inhale, lift. Walk the shoulders towards each other. Press the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, press the heels. 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna lower, but not all the way down. So down, almost touching, up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, take a breath, hug the knees, rock a little bit left to right. Roll all the way onto your right side, push yourself up, we're coming to hands and knees. Actually, I lied, we're not going to hands and knees yet. Go to your belly, all the way down. We're gonna do some more back bends and strengthening of the lower back and the legs. So hands to the lower ribs. We're gonna come up into a cobra and hold it for 10 seconds. Feet are hip width apart, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Lift. 1, 2, engage all the muscles in the back of the body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, elbows back, 8, 9, 10, and lower. Rest on your right cheek. Just 3 breaths here. Okay, bring your forehead to the mat. We're gonna lift into locust, a full locust, which means we're pointing the toes, we're pointing the fingers, okay? We're holding it for 10 seconds. Inhale, lift, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, try to go higher, 8, 9, 10. Rest on your other cheek. 3 breaths only. Okay, bend the knees. Bend the knees so your feet are flat up towards the ceiling. We're gonna come into full locust again, but when you come up, we're actually gonna push the feet up towards the ceiling, okay? 10-second hold. Ready? Forehead to mat. Inhale, lift. 1, spread the collarbones. 2, 3, 4, 5, lift with the inner thighs. 6, 7, 8, lengthen the neck. 9, 10, rest. 3 breaths. Okay, we're gonna grab each ankle for our mobility parts. Now that we've done the strengthening, we're coming into bow pose. So grab both of your ankles, flex the feet. Inhale, lift, press the feet into the hands. 1, 2, straight arms. 3, looking up. 4, 5, 6, try your ujjayi. 7, 8, 9, 10, release, take a breath. Bring your hands to the lower ribs, lift yourself. We're coming into child's pose. So big toes together, knees apart, extend the arms. We're only taking 3 breaths here. You could guess. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands towards the body so you can come to hands and knees. And then make sure that you sit up so you can safely put your weights nearby. You can put 1 on each side. We're going to be using 1 for each arm. And then come to hands and knees. Now, when we're doing weight-bearing stuff, I really want to make sure that your hands are really in front of the shoulders. Super important. Front of the shoulders, belly engaged, all of that. Okay? So we're going to do like rows, renegade rows. You're going to grab your weight, looking straight down, feet and knees hip width apart. Press the left hand into the mat, and then bring the weight up, elbows straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna bring this into a tricep press. So bring it up and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that weight down, other side. Get your hands set up, your right hand. Grab the left weight, doing the rows first. Ready? Elbow up towards the ceiling. Engage the abdominals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift with your whole shoulder blade. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going into tricep press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, look up, 9, 1 more, 10. Put the weight down, take the right hand, fingertips pointing towards you. So you're gonna put the top of the hand on the mat for a wrist stretch. Not too long, just a couple breaths. And then shake it out, other side. Top of the hand, fingertips pointing towards you. Straight arm, shift the weight back if you need to feel it. Feel more of a stretch. Shake it out. And then we're gonna take a moment to do our Vidalasana. So inhale, lift the tail. Exhale, arch the back. Drop the head. Inhale up. Exhale, arch. 3 more rounds. Really be sure you're extending the spine and dropping the head. And then let's go ahead and meet at a nice flat back. Okay, party's over. Grab your weights. We are going to do a press up. So you're coming to your knees. I'm going to do this sideways so you can see me. You want your toes pointing straight back, your ankles lined up at the knees. And basically what we're going to do here, you can have the feet uncurled, or you can even curl the toes if you need more support. You're going to sit back, not all the way, and just press up. Okay? Ready? Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm switching to my curl toes. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to move to the side so you can see this one. We're coming into gate pose. Okay. Right hand is going to drop the weight for a moment. Right leg is out, toes pointing up. And then what we're going to do basically is just an oblique crunch here. Okay. So you go all the way down as far as you can, and then bring it up. And feel the left oblique muscles working. Here we go, 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the right knee in, switch hands, left knee out. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, just drop the arms straight down. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10. Good, come to your knees. We're going to put the weights down for a moment. And then chaturanga push-ups from the knees, okay? So not regular push-ups. I want you to, we're just gonna do 8 of these because we're gonna die. We're not gonna die. We can do it. Hands are gonna be set up the way we normally set up, okay? But the hands will be a little bit in front of the shoulders. I want you to stay on your knees the whole time, and you're not going all the way down. So it's gonna look something like this. It'll look like this. Let me get comfortable on my knees here. Okay, so it'll look like this. 1, okay? Can do it. Keep the lower abdominals engaged. Ready? Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, come into child's pose. You can grab the bottoms of your feet to rest the arms. We're only taking 3 breaths here. Look up, come back to hands and knees, and drop down to your side. So left hip is down, left forearm is down. We're going to do a side plank here, okay? 2 options. We're all gonna have our legs straight like this, but you can do this leg lift with your hips down or with them up, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, right foot is flexed, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Bring it down, yoga break dancing to the other side. Come down to your forearm. Get the left leg straight. You want your knees lined up, you want your hips lined up. You want your elbow lined up with your hips. Palm is flat. Go ahead and lift. If you're gonna lift, nice straight line, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Woo! All right. Come to hands and knees. Press the hands, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out, move the legs around. So this next one's gonna feel really good after what we've been doing with our legs. Can even shake the legs out a little bit. We're coming into pigeon. Bring the right leg up, bend the knee, bring it forward. We're not staying here very long, but I really love doing the weights and the strengthening in between the mobility part. I think it's so genius. Stay here or go all the way down to your forearms or support your head. I'm gonna stay here tonight. 5 good breaths, shoulders back. Let the hips sink. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. I guess you probably went all the way down, so lift your torso first, of course. Return to downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, bend the knee, bring it forward. Pigeon on the other side. Extend the right leg back, let the hips sink. Notice where you're gripping, especially since we're, confusing the nervous system a little bit. So we're active, we're engaging, and now we're asking the body to be soft. And that is really the definition of toned muscles. They will be strong when we ask them to be, and our muscles will relax when we ask them to be. We are the ones in charge of the body. 5 full breaths here. Begin to return to downward facing dog. Move the legs one more time, and then we're gonna walk forward. So look up, step forward. Bring your hands to your shins, extend through the crown of the head. Shoulders back. Bend the knees just a little bit. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good. All right, so we're gonna pick up the weights, bend and drop the sacrum, pick it up safely, pick them up safely. And then we're gonna begin in Tadasana, just to set ourselves straight. Separate the feet to the outer edges of the hips. Toes are gonna stay pointing forward. What we're gonna do is a squat leg lift. So it'll look like this. Shift your weight to the back of the body and up, down, up, okay? Bring your weights up to your shoulders this time. So we don't want them hurting the wrists. Be sure that your wrists are nice and strong. 10 of these, here we go. 1, controlled movements. 2, press the heels to get up. 3, 4, keep the toes pointing forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10, good. Bring your feet together, bend the knees, put the weights down. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look up, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Ready? Bend the knees, pick up the weights. Okay. So we are going to come into chair pose. And actually, if your arms get tired doing this, you can, actually let's put one weight down. We're just gonna do it with one weight because we've been already doing some arm stuff. So we're gonna hold our weight like this and come to the chair that way. And then what we're gonna do is lift up the toes 10 times, okay? We can do it. Here we go, chair pose. Weight in the back of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the weight to the heart. Engage the belly. Tip forward. Fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look up, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Back to Tadasana. Pick up both of your weights. Okay, so this time we are going to use both. We're going to do calf presses, or we're just going to keep the weights on the side of the body, okay? So feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to do this 8 times, and then I'm going to ask you to hold it at the end, okay? So basically, we're trying to press as high up on the balls of our feet as we can, pressing the big toe and the pinky towards the floor for balance, okay? Here we go. Shoulders back, engage the belly, drop or release the tailbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Take the right leg up and out. And then bring the heels in. We're gonna do one more thing with the weights, and then we're gonna do some more stretching, okay? We're gonna be coming down to a squat. So make sure that your knees are pressing out. So just kind of gauge yourself here for a minute, okay? Palms facing up with the weights. we're gonna do bicep curls. So you're pulling with your biceps, but also the rhomboids, the inner edges of the shoulder blades are going to kick in and assist as well. So keep the collarbone spread, drop the tailbone, engage the abdominals. Keep the elbows squished into your body. So we're gonna start with a squat. 1, 2, 3, press the heels as you come up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Bring the toes in, bring the weights to your heart, feet together. Bend down and safely put your weights down. Back to wide legs. We're doing 2 dynamic stretches here. Toes are pointed forward. The first one looks like this. Watch me. You're gonna inhale, reach, inhale, reach. Okay, we're gonna do that 10 times. So take a deep breath in. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep the legs straight to stretch the hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Put the arms down, right toes out. Next stretch looks like this. It's like our side angle pose, right? We're gonna do 1, 2, like that, 10 times. So go ahead and prepare. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, get the pelvis down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Other side, toes, right toes in, left toes out. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the left toes in, bring your feet together, and come to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, spread your feet and come down to a squat. Stay here for a moment, release the lower back. I'm gonna face you so you can see me. Find your breath. And we're gonna do a malasana twist here. So keep the elbows on the insides of the legs pressing. The left hand is gonna go down. And then the right hand is gonna help bring the right shoulder back and then fingertips up. Exhale down. Get that elbow on the inside of the leg. Left shoulder back, bring it up. Bring that back down, and then bring the knees together. You're gonna come down onto your belly. All the way down. Left arm is a pillow, quad stretch here. Grab the right ankle, bring the heel towards the glutes. Still keep the right shoulder lifted. Don't let it drop. Press the hips into the floor. Exhale, release, other side. Left heel towards the buttocks. Shoulders back. Be sure you're pressing the hips into the mat. And take another breath or two here. Then go ahead and release. Bring your hands back to the lower ribs. We're gonna lift ourselves, come back into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Walk the hands forward. 3 breaths here. Inhale, lift the head. Walk the hands just a little bit closer. And as you exhale, walk the hands off to the right, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Soften. Go as far as you can go. Inhale, lift. Come back to center. Have a seat. We're going to, because I know that you're able to do this and we can work on your hips, bend the right knee and bring the left knee over the right. Just do the best that you can. We're gonna do a seated eagle. Bend the elbows. Right elbow comes over the left. Wrap up the hands, palms together. We're gonna inhale and lift, and then exhale, arch the back and come all the way down. Drop the head. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Other side. Left leg down, right knee on top. This one is not cooperating with me the same way. This leg never does. Bend the elbows, left over right. Wrap them up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round the back. Really push your belly to the back of the body. Drop the head. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. We want to do the forward folds at the end so we can get the nervous system back into balance to get you ready for sleeping. Okay. You're going to lie down on your back, and I want you to actually, if you have a wall nearby, that would be better, or a chair or something. You don't have to, but I'm going to show you real quick what you're going to do. So we're going to be lying down on our backs. And then the left leg is going to stay straight. The right leg comes up straight. And then you're going to twist, but the leg is going to come and be supported by the wall to stretch the outside of the leg. Now it can go, if I scoot further away, I can get myself a deeper stretch. So just a super deep twist here, okay? And if you don't have a wall or something nearby, just keep both legs straight. Next exhale, I'm gonna bring it back to center and do the other side. I have to flip over to do the other side. And likely if you're using a wall, so will you. All right, so the right leg, the toes can roll over. That's not a problem. Just keep the top leg straight. Oh yeah, feel that. Exhale, come back to center. Bend both knees. Bring them up to the chest. Take a minute here. Squish the lower back, rock back and forth. And then move into happy baby from here. So grab the insides of the legs, press the knees down towards the floor, and rock. Release, bring the knees back together, drop the feet. Straighten the legs and extend the arms overhead. Take a stretch and roll the wrists and ankles around. Take a yawn. And then when you're ready, we are going to go into Shavasana. So get as comfortable as possible. For the Shavasanas for these classes where we're working with the body extra, I like for you to just kind of feel that when we're lying still, so you can tune into your own body and the work that you've just done. But we are going to start with a little bit of breath. How cute. When you're ready, try to take 3 deep breaths. So inhale, separate the lips to exhale. Again, inhale. As you exhale, feel the muscles begin to soften. And then one more time. As you exhale, feel them soften even more. And begin to tap into this place where you can rest, consciously rest at a deeper level. Doing a body scan from head to toe to be sure that you're not gripping anywhere, not the eyes, the tongue, the throat, the hips. Everything is completely loose. Everything is soft. Everything is resting.